YouTube wrestling fans, you've got the following contest. It's March 14th, 2011. This is our review of TNA Victory Road. Really quick, there's a lot to talk about, and there's still a lot we're very unclear about. Let's just run down the card really quick, Jason. Knockouts Tag Team Championship match. New champions, Sarita and Rosita. I won that one.
Yeah, you did.
Bubba Ray Dudley versus Tommy Dreamer. I believe you won that one.
Yeah, I said Bubba Ray.
Alrighty. We're not going to count Beer Money going over Inc. because we both agreed on it, and that was like a no-brainer.
Definitely.
The Ultimate X match, I picked one of the Young Bucks. I lost that one. Kazarian retained, defeating both the Young Bucks and Robbie E. Jason, you won that one. The somewhat of a First Blood match, we saw Hernandez beat Matt Morgan.
This match freaked me out the most because I've never seen a First Blood match to be won with fake blood. I've never seen it before in my life. Insane.
Either way, I win. Number one contenders match, Anderson versus Rob Van Dam.
Call it a draw.
That was a draw. We both agreed on Mr. Anderson, but it ended in a double DQ. I don't think the match lasted more than 2 minutes. One of the reasons to watch the pay-per-view, Matt Hardy versus AJ Styles. Great match.
Yeah, one of the best matches of the night, honestly.
Definitely a great match. We saw AJ Styles win. I lost that one. All in all, Jason has defeated me. We're not going to count the main event, Sting versus Jeff Hardy, because if you hear our preview show, we both agreed that it was stupid to have any shred of hope that they would actually give Jeff Hardy the belt back. And also, our prediction stands that this will be the last time we see Jeff Hardy for a very, very long time. Let's just jump into it. The main event, did we see the long exaggerated entrances?
Yeah, they were full entrances from start to finish.
Jeff Hardy had an issue of where he's going to throw his t-shirt.
Which I was not understanding, like, why is he doing this so long?
Then we have Eric Bischoff come out. And right when he came out, I knew that they were going to switch this thing to a no DQ.
Yeah, I was waiting. Okay, here comes the Russo swerve. Here we go.
Right. So if you hear our preview show, we specifically said we do not know what is going to happen. All we can do is predict the card that you can read at TNAVictoryRoad.com. This is the official card from TNA to the fans that says, hey, buy this pay-per-view because we're going to have this card on tonight. With TNA, it could go either way. So, it did. We had Eric Bischoff come out and blame the network about something. And how long of a match was it?
I'm going to say it was 30 seconds, and that's being generous.
And we just saw a lockup, a Scorpion Death Drop.
We've seen a lockup, a couple fists, Scorpion Death Drop, 1, 2, 3.
Now, we knew that, of course, Jeff Hardy did not have a chance. We already know he's going to go away for a while. Did we expect a squash?
This wasn't a squash. This was a go-home match. Right from the very beginning, it was a go-home match.
I think what might have happened was something backstage backfired, and they were just trying to kill time until whoever decides backstage what's going to happen is going to happen. It just felt very rushed, unnatural, and no one knew what was going on at all. Now, you said that you had read, or that you saw, Sting going up the ramp, telling some fans, it wasn't me. What did you say you saw?
He was walking up to fans, and fans, because they actually cut the mics off from the fans. They cut it off because
Mm-hmm.
you heard the fans chanting bullshit.
Really?
Yeah, they cut that, and then you seen Sting walking up the ramp and him holding up the belt saying, "I don't know, I agree, I agree."
Really?
Yeah,
Now I know that we didn't think the pay-per-view was going to end when it ended because they still had a little bit over 20 minutes of pay-per-view time. We thought that they were going to bring out the number one contenders match
I
again
was
and start
expecting,
that.
I was expecting someone to come out and challenge him right there. I figured, okay, they're getting rid of Jeff Hardy right now, bringing someone else in. But then they started showing the pay-per-view, like the
The
highlights.
highlights.
And I'm like, no, no, okay, after this, they're going to have something. After this. And then I seen 2011 TNA. And then it went off. I'm like, are you fucking shitting me?
Yeah, I think it ended at about 10:45. So roughly, they had almost 10 minutes to do something phenomenal. I really thought that they were going to start the number one contenders match again, but they didn't. They ended it on that note. I have no idea what happened. I don't know what's going to happen. All we can tell you here at the following contest is Sting has retained the heavyweight belt for TNA, and there is no number one contender to go against him. What does this hold for the next few impacts and whatever the next pay-per-view might be for TNA? We don't know. As it goes, we'll give everyone listening the news and our take on it and what we think about it. But for right now, that's all we can tell you.
I mean,
Um,
I read something, some rumors that this is what happened tonight. This wasn't supposed to happen. So,
yeah, I don't think it would because it didn't feel like it was, you know, it felt more like, oh shit, we need to do this now because oh no, oh shit.
but then, I mean, they're saying, okay, Jeff Hardy wasn't in any shape to work. Okay. Then
And
they're
I can
saying,
believe that
and then,
because a few months ago he did show up to pay-per-view almost completely passing out.
but then they said Sting didn't let Jeff Hardy get up. Like he didn't let him kick out. I
You mean
mean,
like he forced him down?
right, like he didn't let him kick out.
Hmm.
But what didn't make sense is like why did Eric Bischoff come out and say this match is a no disqualification?
Mm-hmm.
And then it was just weird because he just hooked him up into death drop and like that was it. Like it was just so weird. Like they just had to end it right there, right now.
Yeah, no, something bad was going on. What might have happened? Maybe Jeff Hardy was wasted. That's not shocking or
But again,
surprising.
again, this is bad business. I feel bad for the people who bought this pay-per-view.
Definitely. The mid card was extremely decent. I
Best
actually
match,
liked
the best matches were Beer Money and Hardy and AJ Styles.
AJ Styles. Yeah, I like the Matt Hardy AJ Styles match a lot
Two
actually.
best matches.
And you know what else was really good? I like Kennedy's promos uh, on the entrance ramp and right before he came out. Christy Hemme did like a minute and a half interview with him, and I really like those a lot. When he's on top of his game, he's definitely one of the best guys to put on the microphone. And what did they do?
It don't matter. Look,
They let it go to a double count out. I'm hoping to see maybe a few triple threat kind of things with Sting in those two, but I really doubt it.
like we were
I don't
saying,
know what's going to
this thing
happen.
should have been a four-way dance for the belt.
Right, or even, if Jeff Hardy is not able to compete, uh, they could have sent him home like they did with Taz, where Mike Awesome and Masato Tanaka years ago both hit their moves, pinned him at the same time, and then, come January, we saw him at the Royal Rumble, and it was Taz at the Royal Rumble. You know what I mean? Everybody knew Taz was leaving at that time, just like everybody knows Jeff Hardy has to go away for a while. So even if he wasn't ready to work, they could have knocked him out immediately. Eric Bischoff could have come out and said, let's make this a little more interesting. And even to give him the let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Why couldn't it have been somebody that was an immortal take that spot? Something that would make even more sense.
Because there's nobody in Immortal to take that spot.
Because of Jeff Hardy?
There's nobody else. Gunner or Murphy? Really?
Yes,
Jeff Jarrett's not going to do it.
They're going to share the belt with the free Burke rule.
Who else? They don't have anybody else in Immortal to go for that belt.
I kind of liked the Jeff Jarrett stuff they showed, but I love that he's a face right now in these videos.
He turns so fast. It's amazing.
He's a good father, a good stepfather, a great husband. I'm starting to think that Karen Angle and Kurt Angle are going to get back together and be super heels against Jeff Jarrett. That's what it's feeling like.
I don't even want to get into that. I hate that storyline.
But I just liked what they did with that. Either way, we'll leave you on this note. Sting has retained. We don't know what happened backstage. As soon as we do find out.
Yeah, if we find out any rumors, we'll post them.
Right. As always, you can leave comments and you can subscribe. If you saw the pay-per-view tonight and
tell me what you think, because I was watching it and I was saying, no, this can't happen. No, there's got to be something. No. Tell me if you felt like that, because I sure did.
If you liked Victory Road or you didn't like it, if you loved it or you hated it, give us your feedback on it and let us know why you liked or did not like it. Leave comments and subscribe. This is the following contest. I guess we'll see you for our Impact show.